Hi everyone, and thanks for being with me. Now, this has been a fabulous week in politics, an exciting time for all, and an hilarious moment. And I've got to play the first one for you because you're going to love it. Now, who is that mysterious person having a nap on the sidewalk? Well, all has been revealed. It happens to be Barnaby Joyce enjoying a more relaxing moment after a heavy day in politics. Now, this has become pretty viral. In fact, on all my X, I seem to have a whole range of videos and comments in relation to Barnaby Joyce, and this is just another one. Barnaby's out there enjoying himself like he's never enjoyed himself before, and he's sitting lying on the curb with his phone in his ear, apparently, talking to someone and saying you're an F and C. Now, I don't know who he's talking to specifically. My guess is it was Peter Dutton, letting him know what he really did think of him, just like the rest of the population. Again, Barnaby echoing the way that most of us think and feel about Peter Dutton. And interestingly enough, there is an article also, there's this thing that came up which rather fascinated me, and this is from Miranda Devine. Now, Miranda Devine is probably one of the most despicable persons on this planet, along with, Bolt. So anyway, she is back in this article in December the 18th, 2016. She says, wake up Australia, Barnaby Joyce can make us great again. And in this article, which I have here, she says, while Conservatives scour the Liberal Party in vain for Australia's Donald Trump, yeah, right, okay, they overlook the coalition politician with the most rapport with deplorables. And my guess is that if you're pissed, you're pretty deplorable. If you're pissed like this, lying on the ground in a suit with your phone up to your ear, telling someone they're an F and C, then you are pretty deplorable. So he's pretty deplorable. The man whose party defied the voter backlash at the last election actually increased his vote. Go Barnaby. Doubt whether you're going to do it again, mate, because you are done and dusted. Yet the phenomenal success of the Coalition Minor Party and its larger-than-life leader was buried under recriminations over the Liberals' poor performance. Well, the Liberals aren't performing too well right at the moment either. And to exacerbate that very issue, I have a video clip which is through the Sunrise program where Bill Shorten is having a conversation with Stefanovic, whatever his name is, and Peter Dutton. Now, what I want you to observe here is Peter Dutton's attempt to smile, because two of these three people are laughing their tits off, but one of them's not thinking it's too funny because it's at his expense. Anyway, here's the clip. Just let me know.
I think it's just cost Peter Dutton $20. These tax cuts are in the best interests of Australians. The Liberal Party, when we announced the changes, had more positions than the Kama Sutra. Poor old Susan. Poor old Susan. It's an oldie bit of goldie. Poor old Susan Lay sort of stumbled into the crossfire and said they were going to roll them back, and I'm never sure quite what Angus Taylor thought, but these are, in all seriousness, they're great for 13.6 million Aussies who go to work every day. Okay. So it's a good outcome, and I think, Pete, you owe me $20.
All right, there you go, Pete. It took you a while to make up your mind. How much skin did you lose this week, apart from the $20?
Well, I'll send Bill $20. I'd buy him 2 schooners if I could, but you can't get 2 schooners for $20.
Maybe we could do it. Could we get a Woolworths voucher? Are we back shopping at Woolworths? We could get a Woolies voucher.
Well, we're all celebrating Chinese New Year. They're stocking all of that gear, so that's great. And we're very happy to celebrate all of that. So let's...
By the way, it's not just Chinese New Year. It's the Lunar...
spirit, maybe, Bill. Yeah.
It's the Lunar New Year across Asia. It's not just China. But anyway, I'll get you a map.
So I think this is quite indicative of actually what's happening, because we've got Shorten on one hand seeing this as absolutely hilarious, which it is, and the interviewer going along with Shorten. And I loved it when the interviewer says, you've got a bit of skin in the game, you know, you're kind of fucked for this last week, you know, you're going to pay up your $20. And Dutton says, yes, I'll pay him his $20. So it's incredible. It's a great time to be in politics, I reckon, because it's actually fun watching the Liberal Party trip over themselves, trying to find any way that they can in order to justify whatever position they think is appropriate. Now, the other thing I need to mention is that the Nemesis program on the ABC has crucified them. And many of the people that are mentioned in that program obviously are still in Parliament. Scott Morrison's on his way out. Oh, thank God. And but Dutton and others are still there. So it's going to be interesting to see what the show says on Monday night in relation to Scott Morrison, because the Labor Party use the comments made by the Liberals about the Liberals to identify the flaws and the fallacies that exist within the Liberal Party. It's absolutely fabulous, beautiful to watch. There'll be many people who'll get onto my comment section and tell me I'm a wanker. That's fine. Happy to accept that. Make as many comments as you like. In fact, look, I'm going to say to you guys, if you're watching my show, it's your choice, but also subscribe, make as many comments as you like. I don't care. I will look at them. Probably ignore most of them if they're rude and offensive. But if you've got a positive comment to make, happy to read that. They're not all that often. I don't get all that many. So please subscribe to my channel and email me if you like on this email address if you want to have another type of conversation direct with me. So thanks everybody for being with me. Really enjoyed this particular session. There's lots to talk about. There will be more to talk about as time goes by, because I'm sure that this is not the end of it. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Bye.